Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Nate Eovaldi will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back.
First pitch, 7-11.
This is hit softly to third. And there's one down now. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man we're focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Eovaldi has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit hard down the line, and he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Plate, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Another look to first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Full count, 3-2. Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A runner on first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The set and the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
The set and the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Healy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Marco Gonzalez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Towards second. And that's through into right field for the base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. On a rope to the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Steve.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Pierce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ball one, well below the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki has a read on it. And that retires the side. Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot. Good pitch. And it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Batting ninth.
Here's Ichiro now.
Ichiro.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ichiro, a former Miami Marlin, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More from Boston after this. Here's the second baseman now,
Leading
Dustin
off
Pedroia.
for the
He's
Red
set
Sox.
to lead off the home
The
half of the
second baseman,
second.
Dustin Pedroia.
From the stretch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
2-1 the count. Two and two. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and up next is Speedy D. Gordon.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
swing and a line drive. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. Welcome bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A 3-run shot down the line in left, the 396th of his career, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. From the stretch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Beckham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 4-0 Seattle. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 2. Two and one now to Mookie.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with top of the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now back, the left fielder, Andrew.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
One strike.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
One strike.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Boy, there's a long fly bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he takes strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Steve Pearce now, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Men on third with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A 1-2 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, D. Gordon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smith is right there, 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Grounded to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Bogaerts carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Seager has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We're through 4, and we are tied 4-4. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
He'll try again. 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out. Number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy. Popped him up. Leone over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. At the plate, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mariners leave 1 to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Roenis Elias, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Elias was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way, and here's a fastball called for strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Erasmo Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Erasmo Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Omar Narvaez.
First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. This is popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next for Seattle, Tim Beckham. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Suzuki.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Beckham, base runner at first with 1 out. The next 0-2. On the ground to third. Devers has it. Pedroia on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot,
off
Rafael
for the
Devers.
Red Sox.
Regarding his previous
The third
meetings with
baseman,
Roenis Elias,
Rafael
he's 1 for 4.
Devers.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy León. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Mookie Betts is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Andrew Benintendi will be next. First and second here with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Malik Smith. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Matt Barnes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Gordon at second with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two and two. Here it is. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Boston's out in front, 5-4. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Hunter Strickland.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading off
J.D.
for the Red
Martinez.
Sox,
He's got a hit in
the
3
designated
at-bats
hitter,
to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Tyler Thornburg gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gun in the top of the 8th. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground and into left field for a 1-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pops this one up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in, Ichiro Suzuki in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count even now at 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Two and two. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Benintendi is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Mariners leave a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Zach Roscoe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Zach Roscoe.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Roskup, 30 years of age. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that's in there, 2-1.
One strike.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Carson Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Carson.
Striding in to start the 9th, D. Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Smith, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-0. Left field and deep. Benintendi going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mariners are down to their final out now. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Erasmo Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carson Smith records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.